Hi everyone, this is David. If you like to fly or if you're an aviation enthusiast, then you probably want to fly or have flown on Airbus A380 because that's just the kind of plane that you want to be in. And it took us a while to find this perfect A380 where we get to fly business class for a reasonable rate on the second floor on an Asian airline that is known for good quality. So here we are. Because it's actually a major airline, this airport, so it has its own check-in area for business class passengers, obviously. And if you've ever been in China, you know that you have to go into the lounges. All the lounges are pretty good, and Asiana one is one of my favorite. It's huge, it's got a lot of air space, nice seats, and it's got this kind of weird massage chair that moves your leg, make you do things as if you're running. And the food is great, so I'm gonna actually create another episode just to specifically talk about these lounges in Incheon. Then after having a moderate amount of food, because I know I'm going to be eating a lot on the business flight, so here we are at the gate. So excited to be flying A380 again. I've flown A380 before, but it's not business class, but rather it's premium economy. But it's pretty good, but it's not business class. So going in, just checking out the cabin. Very elegant. It's got that signature color of Asiana Airlines, but also like Korea. Koreans like these tone a lot. It's very soothing, very modern, and it makes the space look like luxurious, even though it's all plastic, but kind of the wood panel, wood finish type of look is good. Anyway, so start playing with all the hardware in the cabin. So everything is very nice, very polished. This is not a super new plane because no 380s are new. It's probably I don't know, like a 10, 15-year-old plane. But the hardware, I'm sure the time they got it was all very good. Later I'm going to show you the entertainment system, which is probably one of the most important things to check out when you're flying long distance. But first, amenity kit. How many people actually fly these business classes just to collect the amenity kit? And this is like very good one. It's excellent. It's European brand. It's luxurious feeling. Everything inside is very good quality. There's no joke with Asiana Airlines, or actually Koreans. They take everything super seriously, right? All right, take a look at the entertainment system. Not the newest thing. You could just tell right away from the screen. It's okay. It's fairly bright. It's probably not 4K. It's decent resolution, but brightness and is important for business class because the screen is kind of far from you. It's actually a problem, for business flyers. And the monitor is important, but even more important are the remotes, right? And this one is actually excellent report. I've seen these a few times before, usually on Middle Eastern or Asian airlines, where you can see a lot just right on your remote. So you don't have to use the remote and look at the screen or even touch the screen. Why is that? Because the screen is kind of far from you, especially when you're lying down. So you don't want to be have to look at a really far away screen. Lo and behold, you're gonna be losing something or being pressing a rub button and have to go all the way back. Or even worse, you don't want to be touching the screen because it's so far from you, right? So it's important to have a nice remote. Also the programming, also very important, right? You want to make sure that there's plenty to keep you busy. And I gotta say that Asiana is probably one of the better Asian airlines, but you know why? Because it has a lot of Korean content. And Korean content, unlike the other countries, it's very popular, as you know, either movies or TV, very good quality. So you can easily find something you want to watch. And also the English or American content is good. There are a lot of Chinese programs as well, which I can understand and would appreciate. Um, yeah, looking forward to watching some Korean movies on my way back to the U.S. Now the headphone, very important for business class, right? It's got to be noise cancellation. It's got to be good quality. Koreans are really good with electronics, so of course this is like an excellent headphone. Moving on to food. Food is super important, right? When you fly in business class, actually quite a bit of what you pay for is not the food itself, but just the way it's presented, the way it's delivered to you, the kind of personal care that goes into business class food is not exactly the same as in economy. I'm sure you all know that. So flipping through the pages and pages and pages of menu, a lot of drinks actually. Say that most of the menu is actually a huge choice of drinks. That's where really a lot of these Asian airlines they try to make you feel like you are highly honored guest of theirs, and the way they show it is give you like these 18-year-old whiskeys or 25-year-old brandies. I don't know, whatever. I'm not a big hard liquor drinker, so I just go for champagne and maybe some wine. But it's worth noting that just the way they put out the tablecloth, of course, most business class have it. And then they pour you the wine. They kind of like very meticulous about everything, like they wear gloves. And even though they're not touching any food, or it's just wine, right? It's just very impressive. Like they take everything super seriously, okay? And now come to food, I don't need to say, like, you take a look at it yourself. I opted for Western instead of Korean because I had a lot of Korean food just back in Korea when I was there visiting. And also like just the fact that I want to test them, right? Because years ago I flew Korean Air business class, and I was super impressive with the Western food that they served, and this time is no exception. Everything's amazing. This steak is filet mignon is awesome, right? And always test the business class with filet mignon. Anyway, so they give you a post dinner liqueur with a little bit of sweets, and I asked for, instead of cheese, I asked for Korean trees, and look what I got. It's like tiny little things. They're cute, and they actually taste okay. Pretty good. And later on you get a real dessert, and that's got a little bit of an Asian spin on it. I got some tea instead of coffee, because I always find like coffee on board never really that good, but maybe Koreans are an exception. But anyways, what's really impressive are their snacks. They keep on bringing snacks, and the people order like instant noodle, which I do not know why, because they have this cold noodle dish, which is absolutely awesome. I don't think I even had such good like noodles on land. Forget about in like 30,000 feet up in the air, right? And they have a rice congee for breakfast, and everything else is just excellent. The food is like 5 stars, hands down. All right. One thing I always check out is the restroom, and A380 restrooms are really cool because they're big. They very often have a window, especially if you're on the second floor. And Asiana packed the restroom with amenities, with little things that you could use, like toothbrush, of course, like perfume and whatever, right? And just really nice restroom with very well equipped, very smart amenities too. Last thing to review, it's probably the most important thing actually, is what you pay for. It's the space. I would say that space is not that generous. The seat does go flat, very comfortable, but because the fact that they don't actually give you another layer of cushion, or they don't give you like pajamas, that kind of dampers the experience a little bit. But I wouldn't say that's a deal killer, because after all, actually I didn't sleep all that much because I want to stay awake and enjoy the flight experience, and that kind of sums it up. The flight was just really smooth. I love the second floor on A380 because it's a little quieter, it's very spacious, it's all business, or sometimes some other airlines mix it with premium economy, which is not bad either, or even economy, right? But I think it's just the fact that it feels like big, and that I don't know, like it's just a very cool experience. It's very different from flying the other airplanes. If you have similar experience, please do share, do comment below. And once again, thank you so much for following ABC See the World, and please do subscribe if you haven't. Thank you again. God bless.